All right, hi, I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run. That didn't even sound right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Thomas with Believe in the Run.
And this is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And today, Megan, what are we talking about?
The Vomero 16.
Wait, 16? How did Nike get to 16 with the Vomero?
Apparently 15 came out for like a hot second. I guess a few people got it, and then they moved
And then
on
it was
to the 16.
gone. It was gone. So let's talk about the update, but before we get there, this shoe's kind of taken some weird evolution, and it's kind of like, I almost feel like this is the cousin to the Pegasus that gets experimented on.
I would have to agree with you.
All right. It's typically Nike's most cushioned daily trainer. And start off, this one I actually really love. Just had Air Zoom units, just had plenty of rubber on the outsole, lots of cushioning here, just your standard EVA style cushioning. But the shoe fit well, it worked well. This is probably when I fell in love with the Vomero. This is the Vomero 13. Okay. So then, like shoe companies do, 14 came out, totally revamped. It got the React foam, again, air units in here. It got the fly wire. It had more of a stealthier look.
See, and this is the model that I ended up liking the Vomero. I felt like this was streamlined, it was nice, it was smooth ride. I really enjoyed this one.
So this one also was pretty popular. People were digging it. There were some people who liked old school, wanted the 13, and then poof, kind of disappeared. We weren't even sure it was gonna come back. We heard rumors about the 15. 15 kind of peaked out, and then we didn't even get to try it. I don't know anybody who actually wore it. And now, here we are, Vomero 16. Sweet 16. So Meg, you love a daily trainer with cush. Where's this one fall in for you?
I'm not loving this one 100%. I felt like on step-in, it wasn't that like cush comfort that I was expecting with this like daily trainer that's supposed to have a bunch of cushioning. It just didn't feel smooth out on the run. It was nice, it wasn't bad, but it's not at the top of my list.
See, and I really like the ride on this one. I mean, I don't like the way the shoe looks. Feel of this one under my foot, I really enjoyed. We're gonna get Brandon's take here in a little bit as our young gun on the team. But let's go over some of the things that we can talk about just on the regular level. The upper, the midsole, and the outsole.
All right, Thomas, let's talk about the upper.
It's got some pretty old school padding, old school cushioning in the collar and the tongue. The open front is probably my favorite part, this engineered mesh. Very breathable, very flexible, very soft to the touch. So where I really didn't like the upper was in this mid-foot band. I'm sure it works fine, but the way that they have the lacing, and we'll show you a close up here, the way they have the lacing, it cuts straight across. So it really provides a really weird feeling to lock it down. And it's not that crisscross that I like that gives you more of a feeling of lockdown that I'm used to. I didn't have any fit problems with it, but I just didn't like it. What about you?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that was part of the problem with that. Like when I was talking about the step-in feel and not getting that comfort like you expect from a daily trainer, I think this is part of the problem. It just doesn't lock down your feet well.
The thing is that you can get a good fit in it. It just isn't easy, like yank the laces, tighten it where you need it. It's kind of like a adjust each line the way you want it. So I didn't love that. I did love coming down to this midsole, the way that they executed the Zoom X in this shoe, which is in evidence. It's not all this stuff that you can see exposed. Where is it, Meg?
I have no idea.
Okay. It's sort of a rim and core treatment for the Zoom X. So the entire footbed has Zoom X under your feet, but then it's wrapped in this EVA style foam. Additionally, there's an articulated Air Zoom unit. Meg, did you feel it in your toes?
I didn't really get that pop. Like I felt a pop in the 14. The 14 felt like the Pegasus with like some nice toe pop for me. This one, I don't know if maybe it's just because I have tired legs or what, but I just couldn't get the turnover I wanted and it just felt a little dead to me.
See, and this is where I'm gonna have to disagree with you again. This is a shoe, today.
What language is that?
I don't know. I'm speaking in tongues now.
Okay.
This shoe, the toe off, has a really nice feel. Even though it thins out underneath the toe, with that air unit, it still feels like it has cushioning, and I felt that energetic pop off the toes. That's why I like this shoe. Good cushioning throughout the midsole, but still kind of has that lively, sporty feel that you start to miss in some of these super cushioned shoes.
I will say the outsole is covered in tons of rubber and it's very grippy, so no issues with slipping or sliding around. And also, I think this is going to be pretty durable.
I almost wish this was on some of their like trail shoes. It's like if you just increased the millimeters on the lugs here, it'd be a great trail shoe outer. It's a little more grippy even than, I don't know if it's the same rubber or not, so I don't want to say too much, but the outsole here, grippy, traction is good, cushioning is good. It's the execution for the upper for me that lacks.
I think that this fits a wider foot better than the Pegasus does. I also think that maybe this one's going to be a little bit more durable than the Pegasus. But I do have a question for you because I feel like will tell us whether or not you really like this shoe.
Okay.
We're going to be finished reviewing this shoe this week. Is it going to stay in your rotation?
Ooh, I mean, it's definitely staying on the shelf. The problem is that we have so many good shoes right now coming in that we have to get miles on.
Weak answer. Is it going back in your rotation or not? Brandon.
I have other shoes to review, so.
You go. Tap in.
So Brandon, you also ran in the Vomero. I think that you and I were a little more aligned than Meaghan on our thoughts on this shoe. I think both of us really enjoyed the ride. Can you give me some of your thoughts?
She also got the cooler colorway.
Definitely.
It looks like a gym shoe from like 2008. That's literally the first thought that went through my head.
So what did you think of the Vomero on its ride?
So for me, I think it was just more of like a slower, more cushioned Pegasus. The Nike Pegasus was a shoe that I had run so many models and iterations in that I kind of started to want a little bit more cushion, a little bit of like a nicer, relaxed ride. And I think that's when I decided, okay, I'm gonna invest in the 14. And so when I got the 14, I put about 400 miles in that shoe, loved the React foam on it. And I actually think that this is an improvement on the 14. Not much of an improvement, but I still think there is an improvement.
All right, great. So what did you use it for when you were running?
So for me, this is gonna be slower, easier miles. I'm not taking this shoe out if I wanna do speed work or if I wanna, get ready for a race. This shoe is going to be just slow, easy miles.
All right, so to wrap it up for you, Nike Vomero 16, kind of a mixed review.
Yeah.
Don't love the upper. Do like the midsole.
Ugly,
outsole.
really ugly shoe.
Yeah.
But
Meaghan, not so much on the shoe. Brandon and I both enjoy getting our miles in. It's $150. Zoom X foam, articulated air zoom unit. You got a 10 millimeter drop, 33 in the heel, 23 in the forefoot. My men's size 10 half weight, 10.8 ounces, or if you like grams, 308 grams. Anything else you want to tell them, Brandon?
no, I think that's about it.
All right, so since Meaghan abandoned me, I guess we'll close it out. Do all the things, like all the videos, subscribe, hit us up on Instagram. Don't even try to message us on Facebook. We respond to the ones on Instagram more often than we will on Facebook. It's just so hard, but the messenger just sucks.
Okay.
And then
I'm never on that, so I don't know.
Join our Strava group as well. But there's plenty of ways to connect with us. Listen to our podcast, whatever.
Fuel for the soul.
Yeah, Fuel for the
Can't forget
Soul
about that.
and the drop, all of it.
Definitely.
And that's about it. So double tap that thumbs up.
Nope, that's not what we do on YouTube.
Double tap that thumbs up. Tap it, tap it, tap.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
Just until
tap
it turns on, and then you don't have to tap anymore.
All right.
How about that?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Well, we're done.
So that's it.
Peace out.
Peace. First, you start off with this mesh. Okay, never mind. Why don't you start it? Ready? Just go. Let's talk about the upper.
Okay, let's talk about the upper. Oh, I thought then you were going to say something.
Oh, I can if you want.
I thought I was doing the intro.
Okay, go ahead. Try it again.
Okay.